ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure to have you join us. And today, once again, it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Benedict Afari. Over the past couple of weeks, we have been talking about family planning, taking each of them and going into detail as to what they do and what they do not do, and some of the things that you have to be aware of, keep track of them, and report to the hospital if you find anything wrong. Today, it's my pleasure once again to welcome Dr. Benedict Afari, an obstetrician gynecologist, to take us through another method. Let's invite him. Doc, you are most welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Director.
Always a pleasure to have you. I thank you so much for your time. Now we're going to discuss the men. We have talked about women all along. Now we have an opportunity to talk about the men. What should we know about contraception in men?
Okay, so the men, the permanent method for the men is called vasectomy. Vasectomy. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it, and that one too, there are issues with it.
Many.
But just as
misconceptions.
We talked about, just as we talked about the female sterilization, all that the vasectomy or male sterilization is doing is to prevent the man from sending a sperm to meet an egg. I just want to break it down for them to understand. So, a man's contribution to pregnancy is bringing a sperm. So effectively, the vasectomy is meant to deprive the woman of a sperm that can fertilize the egg. So as it happens in the woman, the men, if you look at the reproductive system of the men, let me just show this diagram. So this is a picture of the male reproductive organ. So this is the testes where the sperms are produced, and it is stored here. It's called epididymis. And this is the tube that carries the sperm through the penis, and it comes out. Right? This is the penis. Yes. There's a tube in the penis that carries the sperm. So it comes through and out. So the vasectomy or the permanent sterilization, all that we are trying to do is to separate the tube that carries the sperm from the testes. So you see, you can see a demarcation here that looks like a pecs.
Yeah.
Yes, so that is it. So this is what we are trying to achieve through vasectomy or male sterilization. And if you look here, before we do it, we need to examine and find where that tube called the vas deferens, where it is. Then we can undergo or carry out that surgical procedure that will effectively separate the tube that carries the sperm. So once we're able to separate it, it means that no sperm will be able to go through the tube through the penis, then into the woman for pregnancy to occur. So this is what happens. Yes. Good.
Thank you. First question. If we are stopping the sperms from traveling after they have been produced, wouldn't they affect the test? Wouldn't they affect the testes?
No, it will not affect it in any way. A lot of millions of sperms are produced every day. Nothing happens to the man. So you produce the sperms, all right. It wouldn't come through the tube or the channel to fertilize an egg when you have sex. But it doesn't mean that the sperms that you are producing that are not coming out is going to harm you. It will not harm you in any way. So let the men understand that you have a fulfilling sex life. You will be able to get an erection. You will even be able to ejaculate, but the ejaculate will not have sperm. You know, the ejaculate is also called semen, and the semen is a combination of some seminal fluid, prostatic fluid, and the sperm itself. That makes it semen. So you ejaculate all right, but after the vasectomy is working perfectly, there will be any sperm in the ejaculate. So a fluid will come out, but there will not be any sperm in
it. Okay.
Wow. And let me also say that, how do we know whether the ejaculate or the semen doesn't contain sperm? So after the procedure, there's a rule that there should be 20 ejaculations before the semen will be free of sperm. 20 ejaculations. So roughly, let's say you have to wait for about 3 months for you to achieve that. Then if you want to have sex, you have to use a condom for the 3 months that we are talking about, or the 20 ejaculates. So the 20 ejaculates, or the 3 months that you have to wait, you have to use a form of protection, a barrier method condom, if you have to have sex. So after the 3 months or the 20 ejaculates, your semen is now free of sperm. You can also check it. We can do a test just to be sure that there's no sperm in
and
the
are people
ejaculate.
able to do that?
Oh, yes, they're able to do that.
Okay.
You know, for any man who wants to do vasectomy, they will be cancelled. And all these issues will be discussed that, oh, once we are done, you need to wait for some months, or you have to achieve 20 ejaculations, you have to use condoms. So they will explain all these things to them, and they will consent to that. So after that, they will definitely adhere to it. Because for any man who wants to do vasectomy, that means they don't want anything called pregnancy.
Yeah.
So they are definitely going to abide by the rule. If you abide by it, you're able to achieve semen, sperm-free semen, or sperm-free ejaculate. Okay. Then once you're able to achieve that, then you are not going to impregnate your woman.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about the men. This is permanent sterilization or permanent family planning method.
Male sterilization or vasectomy, or permanent.
Some people don't want to hear that. If you say sterilization, it is linked to the man not being a man, not functioning as a man. But doctor is telling us that you will still function as a man, except that your semen will not have any sperms in it. Doc, what are some of the complications?
Okay, because it's a surgical procedure, so the pain at the sides, there can be bleeding. Sometimes, so after the procedure, there may be some swelling around the place. But these ones, within some few days, they will all resolve, and you are back to your normal self. Yeah.
But it will not affect the size of the penis, right? Or the testes?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't affect the size of the penis. It doesn't affect your libido. It doesn't affect erection. It doesn't make you impotent.
Even with the size of the testes?
No, it doesn't affect the size of the testes. It doesn't affect the size of the penis. It doesn't affect erection. It doesn't affect your libido. It doesn't make you impotent. All that is doing that, you cannot impregnate a woman. Apart from that, there's no other issue.
Okay, Doc, but for the permanent one in the woman, you said women usually after 35 years. Is there any cutoff age for the men as well?
Oh, for men, we don't have any cutoff for them. You know, men can impregnate women even when they are 120 years.
So for them, it's okay, any time. But for a younger person, let's say somebody is 30 years and comes to you that I want to have a vasectomy. Is that a good age for a man?
So, like I said, for a man, there's no age barrier. You don't have any age barrier. It is
Uh-huh.
your decision, and it is our duty to explain to you. So once you understand the procedure and the decision and what it will affect, like you will not be able to impregnate a woman again,
Yeah.
and you accept all that, we can do it for you. Yes.
And it's also not reversible.
Yes, it is not reversible. Yes,
Never.
it is not reversible. So if you come and you tell us that we should reconnect the tube for you,
That would be a major plastic surgery.
You know, and you cannot even guarantee the outcome.
Okay.
Yes, you cannot guarantee. Because there are, even with a female one, there have been attempts at trying to redo or the procedure, but the results have not been good at all. So you don't even need to worry yourself for you to go for a recanalization, either for the woman or the man. So once you understand that this is a permanent method, we are good to go.
Thank you so much. We have learned a lot. We have heard a lot. We have learned a lot about family planning, the methods, what they do not do, and what we should be aware of. Now we have spoken about everything. We just said one thing about the men, but I know that there's also the condom. What should we know about the condom? Is it safe?
Yeah. So the condom, we have the male condom and the female condom. The female condom is not popular at all. The women don't like it. Maybe we need to get some scientists to fashion it so that it will be easy to use for the women.
Okay.
But for now, the male condom is good to go. And you know, the male condom is one of the methods that has dual use. Yeah. What it means that it prevents sexually transmitted infections and also prevents pregnancy. So it's a very good method. And what we always say that if it has to be used correctly, and it has to be used all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes it is interesting. A man will begin with a condom for first round, second round, he will throw it away. And you will not achieve anything. So the pregnancy can happen and the STI, you can get it. But you have to use it correctly and use it all the time for you to achieve the benefits that is there to achieve. The quality of the condom sometimes comes to play, but we know that all the condoms on the market have been approved by FDA, we hope. So that once it has been approved by FDA, we know that it is good. Whether it is colored, whether it is flavored, whether it is plain or whatever. Once we know that it has been approved by FDA, you are good to go. All that you have to do is that you need to learn how to use it. I mean, if you are not comfortable or you don't know how to use it, you can get to any hospital, any family planning unit, or any reproductive health unit, and you'll be taught. Because if not, breakages is possible. It can break, it can slip, and these things can cause it not to be effective. And you blame the condom for it because sometimes it slips. Once it slips, the content comes out and the woman can get pregnant. Yeah. If it breaks, that means that the content can also come out and the woman can get pregnant. And people that are using condoms with unapproved lubricants, sometimes you use certain lubricants that will cause a tear or a break. So we advise that you can use water-based lubricants in conjunction with the condom, and it will be helpful. Most of the condoms are even lubricated already, but if you still want more lubrication, you buy a water-based lubricant and it's helpful, right? Yes. So basically the condom, that is about it. Yes.
Okay. And then the disposal.
Good.
How it should be disposed.
Yes. So once you are done, you need to bring the penis out with the condom at the same time. You don't take the penis out before you bring the condom out. Everything should come out together so that you avoid slippages and spillage, right? Then after it is out, you have to tie it and you can dispose it of in a bin. Some people do disposal in the water closet and all that. There are times that it could go and choke your water closet. But once you tie it, you wrap it in a tissue, you can dispose it off in a bin, and that's it. Yes.
Thank you very much. The disposal is key because I heard that in some places people dispose it anyhow, and children find them and think that they are balloons, so they may start playing with them. We don't want children to be infected. We don't want them to be playing with these things. So please make sure that you do the right thing. Doc, thank you so much. We have learned a lot about family planning. All we are saying is that people should please take care of themselves. Reproductive health is your health. What you do depends on you. The doctors, midwives, nurses, psychologists, other people are available to help you, but the final decision really rests with you. So please take care of yourselves. Doc, once again, we are most grateful. God bless you for all the time that you have spent. I'm sure we'll have other topics that will invite you because ONG specialist, it is an honor to have you to talk to us about family health, especially reproductive health. So we come your way again with another interesting topic. Stay blessed. Bye for now.